Mr. Hayes, we appreciate you coming in this morning and being interested in our hiring of this position. And I'd like to ask you a few questions now. First of all, why should we hire you when we have applicants with more experience?
Well, first, I would like to thank you for inviting me for this interview, and I look forward to growing our professional relationship together. And I think that I really like what Texas Grind has been doing, and I would love to be a part of it. To answer your question, I know that I don't have as much experience as some other applicants because I'm still in school and I've only been in professional work for a few years. However, I think that since I have proven that I have a strong work ethic through my schooling while working full time, I currently have a 4.0 in all of my accounting classes, and I plan on graduating next May, cum laude. Through this, I've been working full time. Currently, I am a billing supervisor, and I originally came in as an intern, and through the work that I showed them and my initiative in wanting to help out in any way that I could, I was able to get a full-time position as a junior billing clerk, and then I was able to work my way up to the billing supervisor, and now I have the entire billing team reports to me. And I think that shows that I am willing to take on extra tasks, and I'm willing to learn new things that will help me grow in my professional career, that will then also help me perform better for you and be able to grow alongside the company.
Good. And how do you think that you can contribute to this company?
So when I joined Fuelco Energy, it was a new startup company. It had only been around for a year or two when I joined. So there weren't very many procedures in place. And I was able to come in and help take the procedures that they had and grow them and add to them to be able to build a procedure that helps the company move more smoothly. When I joined, we were just using Excel to create our invoices, and I was able to join in with the team that was building a new software that would track all of our invoicing and operations and integrate them into a ERP. And I was able to provide the knowledge that I have of accounting and what I had learned through the internship at Fuelco. And I was brought in because they valued my opinion on it, and I was able to help work through and get it fully integrated between operations and the accounting side. And I think that my work with Fuelco as a young company has prepared me to be able to help formulate procedures and new business practices that come up with a startup company, as I know Texas Grind hasn't been around for very long, and I think that I have experience. In my limited experience, I have had experience in creating procedures and implementing controls that weren't in place before I came in. And I think that through that experience and my continued willingness to learn new things and help out in any way I can, and using my strong work ethic, I think that I could be a valuable asset to the company.
Good. Thank you. Very good answer. Can you tell me about a time when you solved a difficult problem?
So while I was working for Fuelco, senior management had noticed a discrepancy in our tax liability for New Mexico sales tax. And I was tasked with researching and looking into if we had just booked things incorrectly. And through my research and I went above and beyond and didn't just look at our bookings. I went and looked into New Mexico state tax laws and the tax documents that they provide, and I noticed that we were recording our taxes incorrectly, and we were paying and collecting taxes incorrectly in New Mexico. And I was able to compile what I had researched and present that to my supervisor, who then let the entire organization look at it, and senior management was able to take action on it, and it resulted in a reduction and a benefit because of our tax liability. I think that this problem helps show the fact that I am willing to go above and beyond instead of just looking at if we had misrecorded things or if we had booked things in wrong periods, which is what the hypothesis in the company had been. I was able to go above and beyond and look into the actual tax rates that we were using and the different items that we were applying that tax to find that there were discrepancies between what we were reporting and what we were recording, collecting, and paying, and what the actual tax rates were. And I think that because of this work ethic, that I was able to solve this problem when other people weren't able to because they were not looking at the larger picture. And I think that my eye for the bigger picture and always wanting to grow and be an asset to the company that I work for is something that I could bring to Texas Grind, and we can continue to grow both my own professional career and the company can continue to grow, and that we can produce a synergy between us that will help Texas Grind continue to grow as I know that your plans are.
Okay. I really appreciate you coming in today, and I appreciate your answers, and I'd like you to have a nice day.
Thank you.